everyone, my name is NewFlowerGirl, but you can call me Demi, and today we are back with another tutorial video. So today, as you can see, we are in 1.19, we are with the Mangrove, and this is actually the first time I've loaded up a world in 1.19. And the idea for this video is to build a mangrove house, and I'm going to expand it to making it a mangrove village. As you can see, we are going to be using the mud blocks, so the different muds, the bricks and stuff, and the mangrove woods. This is all new for me to use all these amazing kinds of blocks. You can see I swapped it out for stripped, because stripped looks way better. I changed the design of the walls a bit at the end. But anyway, we are now working on the patio, on like a little porch. You can see I got distracted by a frog. This is the first time I've seen frogs in Minecraft, and I'm going to be doing something fun with one as in a bit. So basically, here's the patio. I made it odd on accident, and it worked out perfectly. So it is 7 blocks wide, and then the patio is 7 by 4, I believe, mainly so I can do the door like this. And the floor is going to be mud bricks, as you can see. At first I did the mangrove thing, mangrove logs for the pillars, but I changed that to mud, otherwise it would have looked very different. And as you can see, there is moss growing here. So if you ever need moss but you don't fancy mining like myself, you can go and find a mangrove area and get not mud, but get some moss carpets. You don't actually get the full blocks, and you can't actually do anything with the moss carpets other than decorating. But here we are building outside. So the front bit, it is from the top of my head 11 blocks long, and then we're gonna do a bit of a diagonal bit, which is as you can see here, 1 pillar, and then 1, 2, and then 3 blocks of wood, and then another pillar, and that pillar basically indicates another 11 to come. So like this. Yeah, the way I've designed it, it's not as, it's not easy, but I do like the design of it. And those trees were in the way. I was having the time of my life building this. And I also had a listen to one of the new music discs, which kind of freaked me out, the way it sounded. So, but yeah, I do have that on footage, not with my actual voice, but just, the sound of it. And we're gonna listen to that as well until I cut it off, basically. But yeah, the trees were in the way, so we had to get rid of them. But yeah, that was not difficult because I wasn't creative. The windows, we're gonna talk about the windows in a bit. I wasn't gonna be using I wasn't gonna be using glass for the windows, because I want this to be something that is more dedicated to someone who lived in a mangrove, other than someone who just randomly built their house here. So that's why the windows aren't gonna be made out of glass. In my offense, I did not think that it would look good. It kind of looked bad. But yeah, here we are going to be using the trapdoors. I thought the door there would look good. And here we are with the trapdoors. Me checking there if it was fine, and then I did it all the same. And then here I was like, yeah, that door ain't gonna be good. I want more depth in it. And that's what I did. On those corner bits, on those diagonal bits, I just filled it in with wood. Yeah. this is basically like something you can do like every time to make your builds more interesting. The trees are very much in the way. And because the wood bits, without the pillars, like the straight sides, they are 9. You can do a window that is 3 long and then have 3 wood in the middle, like how I'm doing it now. And there's a frog again. So here we have 3 on each side, and then 1, 2, 3 in the middle. And that just makes it's just so satisfying to just have it that those sides that it just fits perfectly, that it isn't like, you know, like I do like it when it doesn't fit, because you need to be more creative, but then again it is satisfying when it just all fits just like that. We're gonna be talking about the floor in a sec. I think here is kind of where I changed my mind-ish about the whole thing. You can see there are frogs getting in trying to get in. So yeah. Those frogs are cute, by the way. I love them. Yeah, I love it. If you have a suggestion for next for next tutorial house in a biome, just let me know and I'll get to it. So this is where I changed my mind on, like, you know, the pillars and stuff. I just wanted it to be a bit more different, like different colors. The mud and the mangrove wood, they kind of don't match, but yeah, it still looks good. I will give you guys an overview at the end of the video. It looks all right. But then again, you don't have to use the mud. You can use like whatever fits in. You know, green colors, they go well with the reds. You know, the color palette. I didn't have a color palette here to kind of work with. I just was like, I'm gonna use the mud and the mangrove. But if you want to have a build that looks good, you want to use a color palette, you know, complementary colors. I have a book, and it has all of that in it. If I can find that page. That's, oh yeah, right here. So you have analog colors, and you basically you have a color palette of all the blogs. On my Twitter, I will post, well, on my Discord, I will post a picture of all of that, so you guys can go and see for yourself. But you have analog colors. I might not post that photo anyway. But you have analog colors, and on the color circle, you basically for the analog colors you use the 2 or 3 colors that are next to each other. So yeah. You have complementary colors. They're basically opposite of the color wheel. So for example, you want to make a build with complementary colors, you either go and use blue and orange, or yellow and purple. And then you have the triadash colors, and they're basically just the three colors that are all evenly distanced from each other. So like red, yellow, blue. And you have the monogrammic scale, and that's just the gray colors. It's all from a Dutch book, I'm sorry, but yeah, it's from the Everything About Creative book from Mojang, and it was all in Dutch, so I had to translate all of it. It's horrible. But yeah, this was the point where I found out about the music disc. So yeah, we are gonna listen to it. I've slowed it down for you guys. So yeah, I'll just now shut up when the music starts playing, and then you guys can enjoy it. It's the new music disc. Me checking here if it was the right one. But yeah, now we're gonna listen to it. Enjoy. And that's the point where I was like, yeah, not gonna listen to that anymore. It kind of freaked me out. I was deciding on what to do for the decorations and lighting wise. So I decided to use normal torches on these middle diagonal beams, and I was like, yeah, maybe that's not enough light, so on each middle bit. I'm not going to use that jukebox again. When I have in mind on a bottom floor of a house, I have in mind a kitchen, a lounge area, and just something else. So here we have the kitchen area, we have a normal furnace, we have a smoker, and a blast furnace. And I was deciding, like, where should I put a crafting table? And yeah, we all know that kitchens, they have different floors in traditional houses than the normal floors. So I decided to use crafting tables. We're now going to do the lounge area, and I was like, yeah, I want a big picture for the TV. I want a big picture. But I couldn't do that, so I had to get rid of those windows. And I was like, yeah, I want one right in the middle. Yeah, that's not going to happen with a painting that is 4x3, which is 4 long and 3 high. So yeah, that's me counting. And then I was like, yeah, let's move it to this side, and then I can do the couch. So the couch is basically like this nice mangrove, and then I needed to get the mangrove slab for the table, and there's the table. There we go, beautiful. Wasn't gonna use the painting after that, so I got rid of it. And I was like, well, on the other side, we can do a brewing table. But then I was like, no, because this is gonna be a basic house. So I just made a bookshelf. Yeah, and then I got rid of that torch at the beginning, but I was like, yeah, not gonna do that. And here we have like a little DVD closet thing. I have one with my parents. I have one in my own room, just like for all the DVDs that we have. So yeah, and here's me making a cute little rug out of the thing. So this rug, it is 5 by 5, but you miss out on the corners to make it look like a bit more of a round thing, and it is cute. You could put like those luminescence lights underneath it, to give it like a little glow, like it's glow in the dark rug, but I'm not gonna do that. This part was where I wasn't sure of, like with the thing around. In the end, I changed it to be wood. So yeah. At the top, it is gonna be right here, the enchanting area. So yeah, we do want to have an enchanting area. We need one, don't we? We need one. So here we are filling in all of this. Right here, we don't need windows because this is the part where the roof is gonna be. Here I am probably gonna change it out, or maybe later on I'm gonna change out the door frame to be just regular wood because it just didn't fit in right. This was probably also the part where the frog came in. I mean, I knew that there was a frog in the tree somewhere, and he just came to me. Yeah, this is the part where I changed it out. I just didn't like it. That looks way better, to be honest. The reason why there is a door there is because I want to have a little balcony. And here I noticed something wrong with the windows. Because I used slabs, it made it feel like it was on thin ice, like on one thin thing, like standing for the walls. So I decided to give it more depth to with doing this. So yeah, it doesn't look the best when you look at it from the inside, but to be honest, it's way better. And you can also use the fences. To be honest, this looks way sturdier already, but you can also use fences or yeah, trapdoors. Well, I was using trapdoors, but you can use like normal fence gates for it as well. And now we're going to be working on the roof. So this is a roof style that I've never ever tried before, but it looks good on a house like this. So I didn't want to have a roof that big because that was already quite big. We're gonna be taking the middle. This is very easy when you have a house where the door is in the middle. So yeah. So basically it is like this. It basically goes like this. You have the stair, block, upside down stair, stair, block, upside down stair. And that basically gives it a slight slanted look, but it looks good anyway. You need to keep an eye out for the time because there's probably the postman with a parcel for us coming, so I need to keep an eye out. And then we have the frog as well. The frog is in it. The mangrove is quite overgrown, to be honest. It is overgrown, so I had to get rid of a lot of trees, and it was not fun. So yeah. But yeah, I am quite proud with this roof. It's a roof style that anyone can do if you have, blocks to stand on. for example, scaffolding or dirt. There are people who use stone as, like cobblestone as scaffolding. I'm not one to judge, but you can use whatever you want as scaffolding. This is a type of roof that is just very nice. At the front, you need to be aware that it has to be one block more outwards, like this. So it is one block. You know, it's basically one block wider than the house. So basically, you know, gives this feel of like the roof is just planted on top. It, you know, like and has like some depth. And yeah, also having the framework a different kind of block than what the actual roof is gonna be also helps a lot. So this is basically the framework that we'll be working on, the framework of the roof. And next up, we're going to be filling it in. It's actually the part where I realized, we need to have the planks here. So the planks are going to be there for the thing, the actual roofing. That frog was driving me crazy. Those pillars actually need to go up a bit. A tiny bit. A teeny tiny bit. And I wasn't sure on the pillars on the sides because they stuck out. And there was no way of changing it because you can't place a slab onto a slab that's like on the bottom half of the block. You can't place a different kind of slab on the top half of that same block. You can't do that in Minecraft. You used to be able to, but you can't. I hope Mojang changes it at some point, because that way we can, you know, make builds look way more interesting, you know? So the blocks are in place, and now we're gonna work on the slabs. Here's basically the point where I realized, like, yeah, that's not gonna happen. It's not gonna work. It doesn't look good. But in the end, I changed it back. But yeah, this is the roof. And also with that frog, I made a deal with myself. Like, if that frog stays at the end of the video, I will give him a name. And I've already named him. His name is Fernando the Frog, named after Fernando Alonso. I'm not saying that Fernando Alonso is a frog, but it just fits in, you know, an F with an F. Just fits. Just like Alexander Albon, you know, 2 A's. It just fits, you know. Yeah. Crazy stuff aside, the roof is now almost finished. I just need to fill in this. We just need to fill in the sides. You just also have to do that, otherwise it doesn't look good. And of course, those pillars need to go up, and you have to make sure that those blocks are there as well. Otherwise, it will look horrible. This part of the house is not gonna have windows because it's the top part of the house. Here you can see I'm changing it back because it didn't look right. And besides, it doesn't matter anyway because no one is really gonna look at the top from it. And now we're gonna be working on the balconies. So basically, I want to have upside down stairs, and then one upside down stair, and then 2 upside down corner stairs, and then some slabs on the side, and then you put those trapdoors around there for the railings. You want to place them on the mud blocks to make it easier, and then you basically destroy the mud blocks. And this is where I named the frog Fernando. Just, you know, Fernando the Frog. Like that. And he's gonna stay here forever. He's now my pet. My amazing pet. Right, so in a house, what else do you need? You need to have a storage room or a storage area. So there's going to be a small storage area. This house is going to have like probably an underground bit, which I will work on later. This is just for like random stuffs, like not dirt or anything. Dirt and stuff are gonna have a special room for their own. And on the top, because like it looks quite weird, I want to have a frame at the top. So I did that. And basically the way you get slabs to get you place slabs onto another slabs. The way you place trapdoors onto other trapdoors is by crouching. Because the theme of this entire house is red, we're gonna get a red bed. I wasn't quite sure on the design. I've seen a few designs on how to do beds, but it didn't work out. Like I just couldn't. As you can see here, I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. So I changed it to a different one. Yeah, it just doesn't look right. So I changed it to a bed, which I kind of love. We're gonna be using doors and trapdoors and signs. So we have 3 beds. Then we have mangrove things there. I accidentally broke it because I forgot I was crouching. And then we are gonna be grabbing the signs. And for some reason I was like, what's the enderman egg doing here? So basically you place the signs over there, and that's basically it. And of course the ladders need to go up all the way at the top. Now we're back to normal speed, and we're gonna give you guys an overview. But that's it for this tutorial video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, then please leave a big fat thumbs up. Also consider subscribing if this video helped you with building. But you know, that's it from me for now. If you have any suggestions as to like what kind of house you want me to build in which biome, let me know in the comments down below. I just see a frog jumping on my roof. But you know, that's it from me for now, and I shall see you guys in another video. Bye!